Doing okay. It's Friday. We're at Twitch, pretty cool company to work for. My name is Will Funk. This is my colleague Ebenezer Gunniers. We're UX designers, and today we're going to be talking about how we can integrate a video walkthrough feature into the Twitch platform.
Alright, so some things on our agenda today. We're going to discuss what are walkthroughs, which is the basis of our integrated feature, how this will benefit the company and the business as a whole, and how it will meet our users' needs. We're going to discuss our method that we use in generating our feature ideas, and we're going to share our findings, and also we're going to demo our prototype and some next steps. Alright, so what are walkthroughs? If you're playing a video game and you get stuck in a certain situation, more often than not, our users will tend to look up walkthrough videos to get past that obstacle. So it's kind of seeing how you would approach a certain situation. So they could also engage in discussion via the chat or the comment section within that video. And we found that YouTube is the go-to place for looking up walkthrough videos, which is something that Twitch does not accommodate right now. And this is a quote from one of our user interviews where he described walkthroughs as, it's almost like watching someone paint where the controller is their paintbrush and the game is their canvas. That was really cool.
Yeah, so for starters, we did some business research and we were able to speak to our colleague Daniel Lin here, who's an engineer at Twitch, and he gave us some KPIs that are relevant, or that might be relevant to walkthrough videos. The first pertain to how, like, KPIs for uploading walkthrough video, and the next two are for just viewing it. So the first two are subscriber conversion rate and follow rate, and the other two are search hits and time from landing page to stream start. So just, it's really important for the business, those first two. When people go to upload a walkthrough video, they want to make sure that the videos are very engaging, and so that's really important. And then for the viewer, just making it super easy to find both the walkthrough video itself and also like key moments in those walkthrough videos. So.
Alright, now let's take a look at some user flows and how one might look up a walkthrough video through Twitch, and Twitch competitors, YouTube Gaming, and Hitbox. So currently, this is what it looks like for someone on Twitch looking up a walkthrough video. As mentioned, Twitch does not accommodate walkthrough videos, although if they wanted to look up a particular video that relates to the game that they're playing, they can do it either by searching or by browsing. And YouTube Gaming has this down pat, although when they index the moments to find a specific moment within that video, through YouTube Gaming, you can't do that, so you kind of have to get redirected to YouTube. Although, so then the way you can do this is by just using the slider to pinpoint to a specific moment. And Hitbox does not accommodate walkthrough videos. And let's take a look at how this would look like from an uploader's perspective. So through Twitch, you can upload and create a highlight video, which isn't necessarily a walkthrough video. So that's something, that's an area of opportunity that we wanted to touch upon and kind of just introduce this feature to our users, then that's something that they may want to use over creating a highlight video. And as mentioned, YouTube Gaming accommodates uploading of any kind, and Hitbox still does not accommodate walkthrough videos. I was actually met with an error page when I tried to upload a walkthrough video, since Hitbox's main focus is just live broadcasts.
Yeah, so there's definitely an opportunity here for the business to add this walkthrough feature. And so we went out and spoke to some users to see what would be most useful for them and just how and why they engage with walkthrough videos. So first we did some contextual inquiry. I got the chance to speak and chat with a live broadcaster while he was playing one of these games. And that was a really fun and interesting experience. The takeaway from that was like he really cares about building his community and follower base and engagement within his videos. And then we also did some user interviews where we interviewed a bunch of people and just got feedback about how people might view these walkthrough videos and engage with them from the other side of things.
Alright, so based off of that research, we came up with some personas, one in particular being Mary, the uploader. So as an uploader, Mary would chat with people, play the game and track engagement, see who watches her and follows and subscribes to her channel, and so that she could help the community build a reputation and possibly make money. And she usually does this at home, and some newer pains include font compatibility, discoverability, video quality, and negative viewer reactions. So we came up with a few scenarios for this persona, although we focus on one in particular, being that Mary wants to help a community of fellow game enthusiasts by creating and uploading a video game walkthrough that shows how to solve a specific problem or beat a certain game.
Yeah, so we took the design studio to think about how we could design some features that would help her do that, that were also in line with our walkthrough video uploader KPIs. And so here you have basically this walkthrough editor page. It can fit right into the existing video manager. And we have some options for them so they can bookmark particular moments in the game, or the walkthrough rather, so that a viewer can just jump to the moment that they're looking for. And the uploader can also draw annotation shapes and make notes about what the viewer might be seeing, just so the viewer can have a greater context about what they're actually looking at in the game. And we also have these tags and keywords here. So the uploader could add, say they're uploading a video for Portal, a walkthrough video for Portal, they could add things like puzzle or puzzle game, so that it's just more discoverable and findable for viewers. And that's also big for the business KPI because searchability is something that they're tracking. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, and as for our second persona, James, the viewer, and as a persona, as a viewer, he would bounce back and forth between the game and a walkthrough video, and he would share this with friends, he would post comments, and he would watch a full walkthrough video, or at least critical moments, so that he can learn more about a game, review a game before purchasing, possibly relate to someone, and just for mere entertainment. And as mentioned, we also developed a few scenarios for James, so I'll go focus on one in particular, where James is having trouble getting past a difficult level in a video game and wants to learn how to beat a level.
So again, back to the design studio, this is how a viewer might view that walkthrough video that was created. It's pretty simple. You can just search from the homepage, and you would search for the video that you're looking for, which in this case is Portal, and come to a page that is a video thumbnail, and that includes this sidebar with key moments that you can just jump to and quickly find. Some of these games are very long, they're like 3 hours, so that's like a big deal. Or, excuse me, the walkthrough videos are very long, so it's pretty critical to be able to just jump inside there. And they can also see, the viewer can also see relevant video tags for the game, as well as quickly jump to other levels within that game. So just making it really like findable and usable for the viewer.
And this design studio is the method that we use to come up with most of these feature ideas. And here's a look at us performing this method. There's no relaxing. And we're going to talk about some of our research findings. So here's a look at one of our participants from our usability testing, where we've given her a task of looking for a walkthrough video that would help you get past a certain level. And our key findings from that is that search is the go-to for finding a video. Bookmark moments is something that we found that was a good thing from our integrated feature, that it was somewhat helpful, although we need to label correctly for the second iteration, and because people overlook bookmark moments in favor of clicking play. Here's another look at another participant who's given a task to upload and publish a recording of your walkthrough video to help other people. And key findings from this task is that navigation and the structure for video manager page is confusing. The upload button was too hidden, so we need to surface that on a video manager page, at least in tab bar. And one good thing that we found from this task was that the navigation from the homepage was very clear, so you can access that from line account.
And so here's another example of a task that we had our testers use on our V1 prototype, which was to select one of your previous broadcasts and bookmark a specific moment in that broadcast and add another video for a second level and publish it. This was a difficult task, not because there were many steps, but it was just like the way we designed that UI was a little complex. People like frequently misunderstood bookmarking, like they understood that to mean something different. And also that adding a hashtag and keyword interaction was just very confusing. They thought they were buttons. Adding a video for the second level was just a little cumbersome, I think. And consistently the annotate icon was just not understood at all. So yeah. So in doing all that, so after we put our designs through testing, we got a lot of really good ideas from the testers and also just that we generated on our own. They were all really high business value. They were all really high business value and beneficial for the user, but there were just so many. There was about a list of 20. We had to like trim that list down. So we put all those ideas into sticky notes and mapped them out into this future prioritization diagram, and the axes were just effort and cost. And thankfully, the ones that were low effort and low cost were also just really high business and user value. And so those were basically just servicing the upload walkthrough video button so that they could get the content on the site, sharing and exporting the video to other platforms. That's Twitch is obviously trying to kind of get more people on the site, so that's big. And then also, for improving the hashtag and keyword markings for the video, because that helps viewers find the walkthrough video, and also for the business, they want people to like make it easier, like videos to be discovered. So it's good for their KPIs.
I'm going to show you a prototype. I'm going to demo our prototype. We'll walk you through it.
So this is how. First, I'm going to show you a scenario for the uploader persona. So, as we mentioned, Mary is our uploader, and she is a pretty serious gamer, and she wants to create a walkthrough video for people who are having trouble with a particular problem in the Portal video game. So she can come right here to the Twitch Video Manager, and we've added this, the new walkthroughs feature just right into that menu item, and it's so when they come to the Video Manager, this is the first thing they see. The new feature is highlighted, and they can easily just begin creating a walkthrough video. So they're taken to the walkthrough editor, and you can select the game name. This would be a pre-populated list of all the games in the system, so it could be Portal, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, whatever. You add that game name, create your own title, add a hashtag or keyword so that the video can be found easily, and then upload your video. And then you can browse to a specific moment in that video and start making notes about it so people can find things more easily. So I'm going to take a timestamp here. So we changed the name from bookmarking to timestamp because that might be more intuitive for people, and that was also suggested by others. So take a timestamp for a specific moment, and then I can start annotating. I can say, this guy's like really causing problems for people, so I'm gonna call him out and just make some notes like, hey, watch out, this guy's like really deadly. And it gets added to this viewer kind of in a playlist format, and then I can publish that walkthrough video. And from this kind of video manager, I can then share the video on other platforms like YouTube and Facebook, which drives just more traffic to the site. So that's the uploader experience. As far as how a viewer would come back and view that walkthrough video, I'm gonna go to the homepage, and again, imagine you're James and you're playing Portal and you're having problems with this specific level and it's really frustrating, and you just want to go to Twitch and just find that specific moment that you're having a problem with. So I'm James, I can come to the homepage, I'm just gonna click search. That's what people like to do when they're usability testing. And I'm just gonna imagine that I search for Portal walkthrough, and so we've added this new category for walkthroughs here, so I can easily find that, like, oh, here's a Portal walkthrough, and like, oh, by the way, I know this is a walkthrough and not a live stream. So I'm gonna click that, and here it is. Here's the one that looks like I made. That's a little weird, but and I can find the exact moment that I'm looking for just by browsing to this moment and clicking, and the video will update. And that's pretty much it. That's kind of the experience we designed. I'll take it back to Abby now.
All right, so as far as next steps, here are some of the steps that we're going to take thinking ahead. So we're going to test the version 2 prototype features and compare and analyze those results from our first round of prototyping. And we're also going to focus on our other scenarios, both for the viewer and the uploaded personas. And that wraps up our presentation. Thank you so much for
Awesome, great work, guys. Let's see, meetup crew. What is your task?
I thought the presentation went really well. I thought it was just like the perfect amount of slides for a good time. I thought that agenda page was a nice touch to start off. Like it kind of gave everything like bullet points kind of. And walkthrough video was really well explained well, considering it's kind of complicated to explain. I like the back and forth speaking that you guys are doing. It was like rapid kind of. And then there was one thing that the feature that I kind of liked was the jump to different parts of the video. That was cool because that YouTube had that, but not really. And that was nice that you guys actually had like the timestamp, and like what's in the video. And then another thing I liked was adding tag comments to videos is nice too. It's fun. It's cool. Areas of opportunity. I'm gonna have two. With moments when Eddie spoke a little fast, but I think it just and then the other one was the feature prioritization page. A little bit hard to read, but I wasn't sure if you guys wanted us to read it at all. So Overall, that was only two things that happened.
I thought the use of tags to improve discoverability for the uploaders is a nice touch because currently on Twitch, the only way that anybody can get their video noticed is by having it categorized by the game category or the genre of the game. So having more tags will like broaden that field of discoverability. So that's a great touch for uploaders. The key moments that you can jump to on the sidebar, I think that's like the main need of the project that really stands out. And it's great that content creators won't have to migrate to YouTube to upload these walkthrough videos, so that just reinforces the brand of Twitch. And so community can all stay on Twitch because a while ago, Twitch uploaders couldn't upload their videos on Twitch because of server and problems. But I think this might head in a direction where it can address that issue as well. Some areas of opportunity that thought could be implemented were so in the feature prioritization, you could have like explained maybe one or two of the ideas that you scrapped out. And the annotations. Oh, so when you as a content creator, as an uploader, when you're creating the annotation boxes, I thought maybe the grid of the box might be too cluttery. Well, it depends on the game. I think maybe just the chat bubble might suffice. But it really just depends on the game. And that's it.
So I think, first of all, you guys, only two people in the group, you did an awesome job. I think you also did, the outline really helped, as others said, the walkthrough that you did, you incorporated user research and your findings in that, so that was really helpful. And I also think the live broadcast research that you did was like really cool too. You did a really good good job of calling out in your wireframes the features, like highlighting it like, visually, so that really helped me follow. And you did a good explanation of testing findings and how you prioritize each feature. The only area of opportunities that I found were the flows were just a little bit small and some of the fonts on the screen from where I'm sitting. And I'm not a gamer at all, so I was just maybe slightly confused by some of the features because I don't have enough of context. But even given that how new I am to it, I still feel like I was able to follow what you're saying.